Hey guys, what is up? JHM here, and today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the time that I thought that I was going to jail. So, this was a very, very crazy time. This actually happened on August 11th, I'm pretty sure, of 2016. And, like, this is always going to stick with me. This is always going to be, like, in the front of my mind. Like, I'm never gonna put it behind me because it actually really, like, thinking back on it, it kind of helped me a lot with like situations that, I've been in before. And yeah, let's get into it. So, like I said, it was August 11th, 2016. And, I was hanging out with one of my good friends, and still is one of my good friends now, but I don't really talk to him that much. Um, I'll give him a name. His name will be Adam. And Adam, we
And I don't
used
know
to hang
why,
out
but
almost
this
every
is a
single
very
day in the summer. I kid you not, like literally every day. We'd go out, drive around, hang out, and we used to smoke. And my friend would buy. Usually, we'd just smoke blunts, and usually, I would not be down for that because I usually only smoke joints and whatnot. But so he comes to my house. He calls me on my cell phone. He's like, "Yo, I'm outside," and so I'm like, "All right, man." So I put on my hat, my shoes, and I go out. I get into his car. I think he had a Toyota Celica. I'm pretty sure that's the kind of car it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. And we're driving. We go to pick up my other friend. I'll just put his name in the video, Adnan. So me, I know, fuck it, no pretend names. Me and Noah got to Adnan's house, and we were literally just like beeping the horn for a straight 5 minutes. And he comes outside through the back of his house, not the front. And he's like, "Yo," and we're like, "What's up?" And he gets in the car, closes the door, obviously, and we start driving. And we actually went to the nearby 7-Eleven that is right. Well, it was closer to Adnan's house than my house. Um, so I'm sorry for that squeaking. So we pull into the 7-Eleven parking lot, get out. I think we got this day. We had, I think it was a Swisher because we didn't want to roll a backwood or anything like that. And um, we end up getting the Swisher. Adnan wanted to roll it, so we let him do that. But honestly, guys, like, I'm not gonna like brag or anything, but like, I think out of everybody in my group, I think I'm like the best roller. Cause I take my time, and everybody's like, "Yo, you take it forever, good," and I'm like, "Nah." Like I take my time because I want this blunt to be perfect, even though we're gonna burn it away anyways. I want it to last for as long as possible, and there are ways to get that to happen. I'll put that in another video on another channel, but um, yeah, on the story. So, we finished rolling it, and at this point, we're just driving around smoking this thing on the highway, driving, chilling. We went over to, I believe was it Teaneck? Was it the borough with the like? I think we were on the border of Hackensack and Teaneck, if that's where it was. Yeah, and we made a left turn, okay, and the cops literally pull us over. And Noah never told us until the day of, like the day this happened. He's like, "Oh, guys, by the way, I have a warrant out for my, out for me." And we're all just like, "Yo, are you fucking kidding me right now?" And he's like, "Nah, man, I'm really not." And so the cop gets out of his car, and it looked like he came out of nowhere. Either we were just high as fuck, or that cop car literally just dropped out of the sky in silence and just turned on its sirens. Like, bro, it literally appeared out of nowhere. And at first, Noah pulls over, okay? And, the police officer got out of the car, came up to us, knocked on the window, and was like, "License and registrations, please." And Adnan, he actually, the second the police officer came up to the door, Adnan's like, "I'm out, I'm leaving." And he opens the car door and steps out and just stays on the sidewalk. And then as soon as that happens, I guess Noah started freaking out and he literally stepped on the gas pedal and I was still in the car. So this was literally pissing me off that we were going on a police chase and I was still involved in it because I was in the back seat of the car at the time. And I was still telling him, I'm like, "Yo, I want to get out of the car. Like, let me out. Stop the car now. Pull over. You're gonna get us killed." Because this kid was weaving in and out of traffic at like 30 miles per hour, maybe a little bit more than that. But he was weaving in and out of traffic, literally like speeding at this point and running red lights, okay? And it took them a good 5 minutes to get him to stop. I actually punched him, bro, in the shoulder, and I'm like, "You need to stop, bro. I want to get out of the car." He's like, "You want to get the fuck out? Then get the fuck out." And and then I don't know, like I felt bad for him, so I was like, "No, no, it's fine." And then it hit me. I was like, "You know what? No, I have to go." So I open the door and I jump out of the car. Okay, keep in mind at this point, he stopped after he saw that I was about to jump out. I guess he hit the gas, let me jump out, and then he started going again. I was like, "Really, Noah? You couldn't just stay like stopped? Like you had to just keep going?" And at this point, I see about four police officers, four police cars run past me, like not run past me, but like fly past me. And I get up. I was in the middle of the highway, guys. Cars were stopped. So I got up because I was about to get hit by, I think it was a BMW, like the SUV type. And I get up on the highway. I was on like a bridge. And the police officers, at least two of them, I couldn't even like see because I literally just had opened my eyes and we were in a hot box. So it made it really difficult because like the sunlight was shining on my face. And so I could barely see where I was for a couple seconds. And then the second my vision came back, I was looking around. I see a bunch of police cars everywhere, and I get tackled by two police officers. I'm like, "Yo, are you serious right now?" Like, I was laughing because I was in shock. I was like, "This actually happened just now." And I actually have video footage of me getting out of the police station on that day. I was wearing a white t-shirt. I'll play it for you guys after this video is over. Sort of like my outro to the video. You guys will get this clip. And, basically it's me talking about the whole entire situation, about what happened, how it went down, like I told you guys in the story. And, it was basically just like freak luck that anything like this would ever happen to me, because for me, honestly, like, I never thought that something like that would ever happen. Like, I never thought that my friends would hide them having a warrant from me. Like, it sucks that they had to hide that from me, and I don't understand why they couldn't just tell me to begin with, like, before they even picked me up. They could have been like, "Yeah, by the way, I do have a warrant, so if we do get pulled over, just, act cool, and no, but instead, he decided to take me on a police chase and have me jump out of a moving Toyota Celica, which really pissed me off. And I think it was a black one. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure it was. But yes. And, they took us to the police station. They were actually questioning us. And, obviously, because they have to. They asked for our height, our weight, the year we were born, eye color, if we had any tattoos. Obviously, I had to say yes. And a bunch of other things. And the crazy thing was, Noah was the first person to get into the, where was it? The municipal building, I guess, the holding cells. And he was the first person there that I saw. Dude, they took off his hat, and his hair looked like Goku's hair, bro. It was crazy. It was all like spiked in the air, like it was crazy. It was all going in like one direction, and it was pretty hilarious. Like I was trying not to laugh, and they put me in the cell next to him, which was the middle cell, and then Adnan came in like 20 minutes later, and basically they put him in the cell next to me, which was the one on the left. And so we were all in our little holding cells, and that's when they were questioning us. And bro, I literally was like, wait, he had some weed on him, he was this, he was that. And because, dude, the kid fucked me over basically by saying, yo, I didn't have a warrant. Like, so he never warned us ahead of time. So, I was like, no, let me fuck him over some more. I was like, yeah, he was smoking, he was doing this, he was doing that. And, it's funny that that actually happened, that he still hangs out with me for that. Because I thought, like, I thought if he heard that, he wouldn't have wanted to hang out with me anymore. But apparently that's not true. We still hang out. And it's still cool, we actually, the day we actually reunited, we actually were talking about that incident, and we were just dying of laughter. It was really, really hilarious. And his brother, we were actually introduced me to him. Um, he actually was talking to me about it also, and he's like, "Yo, tell me your side of the story, yo, JHM. I want to know what you had to go through." And I was like, "Well, basically, he picked us up. We smoked. We got stopped by the cops. He went on a chase. I had to jump out of a moving car, and I got tackled by a police officer. And I actually got away with smoking weed because I was like, bro, the police officer was like, you smell like weed. I was like, nah, like they were smoking, not me. But if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like down below. Subscribe for more content. I do know that most of you guys who hear that, don't really hit that subscribe button, but it really will help me out. And I would be very thankful if you did. This has been a video by JHM, or Gaming with JHM. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Stay awesome. Peace out.